But anyway, so this was puff and more puff. Now let's move on and play the traditional, old school, regular buzzer puff. See how that goes. Same bet level, same bet amount, and same button. All right, guys, we move on to now our final game is the traditional, no real version, the original puff and more puff. This is the one without the wheel. It doesn't have the ropes or anything like that. It does have the hat. So you can get 6 hats. Same denom, 5-cent denom, and our bet amount is going to be the exact same as the last one, $2.50 a spin. So let's look for those hats. See if we can get those. That's already a really good hit right off the bat. All right, hey, we're at the profit. That's a really good return for that. So already looking pretty good. So let's keep on. Hopefully we get a bonus. This one's giving us more than our bet at that. So you're seeing all 3 words now. You're seeing those
Kevin Fishes, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you very much for those skipjack reports, sir.
which is actually really good.
I've really enjoyed them. So hopefully the skipjack bite will get on a little bit better. For now, we're catfishing in our 3rd spot. We've been through 3 counties, I think, and we ain't caught no fish. But we're traveling to see what we can catch. And it's been so stinking windy everywhere I went. I thought I would try this spot. And I still had bait, so why not? Welcome to everybody that's in here. I got 15 people in here. Let me check this stupid chat filter thing because it's always stupid. And I'm always missing chat. If you guys don't mind, hit that thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Helps the algorithm, they say. I don't know if it really does or not, but it's what they say. So do you guys rather have this view or you want a view from the side? Let's do a view from the side. We do this view all the time. Let's do something a little different. This way, if those rods go over, you will see them bend over. What do you guys think about that? I think I like it. Just a little bit. Oh, yeah. That's much better. So, but Kevin, I do appreciate the skipjack report. I will be down next weekend. Next Sunday, I will be down. Going to Kentucky. We're going to catch some skipperjacks, and we're going to catch us some catfish, hopefully. Got 6 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. If you'd like to subscribe, you know, I'd appreciate it. We always enjoy having new people in the community. We try to do a live once every week or so. I just feel this stupid chat ain't working right. Jerry, how you doing? Good to see you. Bill Reddick Outdoors. Good to see you, buddy. What's that subscription count up to, like 10 million now? You're rocking it. So the past couple times I've been here, I've caught catfish. So I've come back to try to catch more catfish. If this wind don't blow me away. The wind gets bad, I'm gonna go grab my jacket. I'm prepared to stay after dark a little bit. I do have a light. Holy cow. That is insane. Congratulations, Bill. Hopefully you did your monetization paperwork. You got that many subscribers, you get 1% of that come in, you're going to be making some decent money on your monetization. Well, just for grins, I'm going to throw this rattle trap a few times and see if I can't get something. I doubt it. I ain't caught nothing on the rattle trap yet. But let's face it, it's going to be dark here in a few minutes. It ain't going to be do me no good to throw it then. And that is a muddy mess by that bank. Anthony J. Aldeo, swear by this rattle trap, I don't ever get nothing. Okay, that was a fun time with the rattle trap. I'm gonna go put it out. I'm gonna get my light out. I'm gonna throw my jacket on just so I have it. So I ain't got to make 20 million trips. And hopefully we'll find us a catfish where we've caught them before. I do have a little bit too much weight on my rods because I was fishing the Merrimack River and then I fished the Mississippi River. So I do have 6-ounce weights on my rods, which is way more than what I need for where I'm at. Like way, way more than what I need. we're good to go. Have a handy dandy light to make those rods bright, so we can fish at night. Wonder how this is going to work. It's okay. Don't know if I like that. No, I don't like that. It's definitely less windy here, but it's still windy. Yeah, I know. I need to shave. Olive, how are you doing? Good to see you in. Well, we'll figure out how to set this light up when we need it. I might just put it straight up underneath it. Probably works the best way. So I'm glad to see y'all in. I've been all over trying to find a spot out of the wind to fish. And I don't really want to be here because it's muddy by the bank and it's going to be hard to get a fish in. But it's whatever. If we get a fish, we'll figure it out. This will be my final spot. I'm going to probably give it till 8 or 8:30 Central Standard Time, which is about an hour, which is about what I've been giving to every spot I've been going to. I'm not catching anything. I'm trying to catch catfish. I'll even take a gar. Oh, that's true, Cindy. I've been all over. Merrimack River, Mississippi River, and now I'm at a creek that flows into the Mississippi River. So I've definitely been all over trying to catch fish. And I'm using my favorite bait, Skipperjack Cindy. That's right, Skipperjack Cindy is on the hook. So I got skipjack on 2 of the hooks, and I've got shad on another one. I just don't remember which is on which pole. Now, when I was down at the Mississippi on my last live stream, my second live stream of the day, there was a guy and a gal right down the river from me, and after I logged off, he caught a blue cat. It was pretty nice. It was probably about 4 pounds, 5 pounds. It was a nice blue cat. Some really nice people. They forgot their bait. I had some extra bait, so I gave them bait. I've done that myself. Bill, welcome in. Good to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. The Vibrant, they don't care about this bridge. Usually bluegill soaked in garlic salt overnight. Yeah, I might have to try that one. I'm not a big bluegill user. I know, like Stacy at Bank Fishing Adventures, he swears by it in the summertime, and so does Rod. Just never used it a whole lot. So I haven't honestly gave it a fair chance. But I'm going to this year because, you know, every year we learn things, and we're too stubborn to admit that we're learning things sometimes. But they do it, and it works, and they catch fish. So I should do it. I'm not sure what Nash disease is, but I hope you get better. You should see all these hawks and crap. Can you guys see that? They're just like everywhere. Must be something dead they're looking for. Okay. I understand that now. Rod, welcome in. We'll be making a trip to Rod's. The Buzzards. Yep. We'll be making a trip to Rod's the end of April. I'm sure we'll do some catfishing and crappie fishing. Then next week, going to Kentucky to hang out with Anthony J all day. And that'll probably be the last of my trips for a little bit. I have to save some money again. These trips aren't cheap. They're not cheap, even the gas. But now that I got this other truck, the gas ain't so bad. So, Rod, I was at the port of Kimmswick today. I haven't caught nothing. I have lost my bait a couple times, so I'm assuming I was getting bites, but it was so windy I couldn't tell. So the port of Kimmswick was pretty interesting. I've never been there before. I think I'd like to go back there again and try it. Just on a day where it's not so blasted windy. Get up in the parking lot, the wind wasn't hardly blowing. Down on that river, it was just rolling. Just like it's starting to do here. Windburn, that's it. Welcome in, Stacy. Hello, hello, hello. Delphine and Victoria. Hope I pronounced it correctly. Gray Ghost, how you doing? All right. Hey, I appreciate it. You leave a comment there. I'll check out you. I'll go check you out when I get home or when I get time. You leave a comment in the comment section. You must have had a half a ton. No, I carried the at least I had to. All kinds of new people. Cole, how you doing? Great to see everybody in. Hey, I surprised. Tongue tied now. I appreciate their nation. And Jay Guard, how you doing? Hey, man, it's great to see all these new names in here. Now if we can just catch a catfish for you guys. I'm just asking for one. I've put a whole day of fishing in. I deserve one fish. Skipjack Cindy has been a member for 6 months. Thank you, Cindy. Those little memberships, they do help. Helps pay for gas or bait, whatever you need. None of it goes in my pocket, that's for sure. Everything we get goes right back into the channel. Pretty sure if things keep rocking out the way they are, we should be up to 4,400 subscribers pretty soon, which is awesome. So I appreciate you guys. We're at 4,378. So hopefully by the end of the month, we can hit that 4,400 subscriber count. And if we catch a fish, I'm sure we'll get a subscriber from that. MK Fishing, welcome in. Good to see you. All right, I'm going to get this light set up. I'm going to grab my drink, which I should have got when I went up there and got the light in my coat. But as you all know that have seen my videos, everything is in my truck because I'm like highly disorganized. Now, just to show the confidence that I haven't brought my net down for when I catch a fish. I don't know that I'll use the net, but I have it if I need it. Because there are channel cats. There should be blues and flatheads in here, because this does connect to the Mississippi River not too far away. But once the river gets so low, there's like a dam down there. So whatever's in here is trapped. So we could catch anything. Let's go. Let's catch some fish. That's right. That's what I'm feeling. Just so the cat's feeling it. Now, last time I was here after dark, we did catch a couple. I would put the camera on the other side so you can kind of look upriver, but there's a big ditch over there. This is a good spot to carp fish. There's a gentleman named Doug that comes down here and fishes. So all he fishes for is carp. He'll catch catfish, but not intentional. He only fishes for carp. And he catches a lot down here. I was really surprised not to see him when I came down here earlier. Man, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope I didn't butcher that. I hope I was close. Well, it's great to see you in. Thanks for stopping in. Like to have people from Germany. We like to have people all over. Braveheart RV, how you doing? Todd, welcome back in. Man, it's great to see everybody in here. If you guys don't mind, smash that thumbs up. They say it helps the algorithm. I don't really know if it does or not, but it's free, just like subscribing. Hunting and stuff. Man, everybody's in here. There must not be no other lives going on tonight. Let's see here. I am fishing with skipjack and shad. I'm fishing a creek that feeds into the Mississippi River in the U.S. And I've been fishing all day and haven't caught a fish. I am actually in a town It's Peevely / Herculaneum, Missouri. It's kind of like right in between them. I guess I did. So this is our third spot. And you know, it says lucky number 3. So let's see if this is lucky number 3 for me. Well, I sure hope I don't get a copyright for that motorcycle going by. Oh yeah, it's only it's 7 o'clock here, I think. Pretty close. Yeah, it's 7:16. It will be getting dark here probably within the next 15 minutes. In the next 3 minutes, you'll get a big fish count on. Hey, I'm up for that. I'll be more than happy to take a fish in the next 15 or next 3 minutes. It's 8:16 there, yeah. Oh, it's 1 o'clock in the morning there. Honey Steph says I fished in an hour and a half today and didn't get a nibble. Yeah, I apparently got bites because my bait was gone, but the wind was so bad I couldn't tell. And it was on the Mississippi and the Merrimack River, so it could have very well been turtles or gar just coming up and nosing that bait off of there. Did my first live yesterday at the park. I did. Hey, that's okay, and congratulations on your first live. Hope I didn't do the ugly snore. Oh, I'm sure you was fine. I was well over my 50 subscribers. I mean, I was probably at 600 subscribers before I started doing lives. It's just like I wasn't too much into the live community at that time. Then when I started doing lives, I couldn't get anybody to watch. Now I've got a great community that pops in and out, and they at least say hi and smash that thumbs up. And I appreciate everybody that does. Yeah, don't be scared. It's a little bit hard to get used to, especially when you don't have anybody really chatting to interact with. That's what makes it hard. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. We try to go live at least once a week. Sometimes it's 2 or 3 times. Well, like today's been 3 times today. A lot of times I'll only do an hour stream. Just depends on how the bite is. When I go to Kentucky next week, it'll probably be a 2 or 3 or 4 hour stream. Because I'm sure we'll be on the skipjack by then. And, you know, Kentucky's known for big fish on the Tennessee River. Burko, welcome in. I didn't see you pop in there. I don't do live. I enjoy lives. Yep. I like to watch lives. I like to interact. And a lot of times I'll just sit back and watch a live. I'll jump in and say, hey, how you doing? And I'll just sit there the rest of the time and watch. I really enjoy Skipjack Cindy's lives. Jerry over at Jamaican Sure Fishing, he's got a bunch of great lives. Modog, Anthony J all day. I mean, there's just tons of great lives out there. Burko's got good live too if you can catch him. He's usually on when I'm asleep. John, how you doing? I'm really thinking these fish should start biting here in a minute. Good to hear, John. Good to hear. Yeah, there is fish there. Don't be lying about that, Anthony J. If there ain't no fish there, I ain't coming to stay all day. Oh, Anthony J, he was trying to do a live today, but where he's at, I know where he was at. It's hard to get service and hold it there. We tried. Did you end up catching anything, Tony? Hello to whoever came in. Can't read none of that, but welcome in. Isn't that why you're on 3? Yep. We got to find a fish. We know they're here. We've caught them here. I have been on the move since 10 this morning trying to find fish. There's no reason I should drive for hours and hours and hours and spot to spot to catch one fish. Just one fish. That's all I want. One. Ray, welcome back in. Oh, heck yeah. We've been all over with those rods. They've been in the water. The fish ain't been on the ends of them, though. They're going to bend over now, though. We're going to catch fish. Water's up 12 feet, too. That's good. Of course, with all that rain and crap, it might be up more by the time I get down there. Snagged it, baby. That's it. Just one big head carp, huh? KB Rockstar, welcome in. Biggest fish I ever caught's between a 65 and 70 pound blue cat. Sit on the move. Oh, I didn't even pay no attention. I guess I kind of figured out what you're saying. But yep, on the move. All right, Todd, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it, buddy. Good to see you again. If I catch a fish, I'll let you know. No work till later for me. Like later tomorrow. So I'm good. We're going to fish a little bit after dark and see if those fish turn on. So the spot out here I'm fishing, which you guys can't see because I got it on the rods, there's like I'm kind of like in the hole. And then I've got one rod on the outside of the hole. So if there's anything moving in and out, hopefully they'll find the baits. That's kind of the plan. We'll get that light turned on here in a few minutes before it gets too dark on us. I just wish the wind would quit blowing. Meadows, how you doing? All right, I guess I'll turn that light on. I don't know. No, I won't. I'm going to wait. I really want to turn the light on because it's just a new toy. I actually really got it for days like this where it's windy that my tripod won't stand up with my ring light on it. I want to see how long it's going to last. And Anthony J, I did throw the rattle trap all day. I didn't catch nothing with it either. And I'm sure I'm going to have to move that light around to get a good view on them poles. I did go up to a bigger bait than what I have been using. I figured that water temperature is warming up. The fish might want that little bigger bait now. Oh, my chat stopped. The dumb things goof up again. I hate this YouTube chat. MK, I'm glad you can communicate because I don't understand it, to be honest with you. So I'm glad you're there. I appreciate you. Okay, I had to turn the light on. I just couldn't resist myself. But that's one bright light too. You almost gotta wear sunglasses. It's like Reef Roberts got a premiere coming up, maybe. Here, fishy, fishy. I wonder where Heather's at. She should be in here giving us a fishy call. I would get him going. But I would tell you guys, the count is 0 to 0 to 0. All 3 spots I've been, I caught 0. Rattle Trap has caught 0. The Shad's caught 0. Skipjack's caught 0. Spot number 3 for the day. Here, kitty fishy. There we go. Maybe that's just what we needed. As long as it ain't a bunch of little turtle emojis, I'm good enough at catching them as it is. We ought to call it a turtle show instead of a fishing show. This water warms up a little bit, I'll be catching turtles. These catfish should be feeding up. Because I'll tell you what, the couple of them I caught out here, they were fat as can be. So they've been eating. Just I don't know how many of them's in here. If that river would come up and flood, we'd have a whole new bunch of them in here. Of course, we also don't know how many people seen my live streams and have come down here and caught the fish that were in here. Oh, that's it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these rods a little bit. They've been out there for 45 minutes. We ain't caught no fish in them spots. Let's move them. Got no bait on that one. Time to rebait. Now, I didn't see that rod move. Did you guys? Something took the bait. Probably a good reason why I didn't catch nothing. Let's throw it back over there and see if something comes back and gets it. All right, back in action. Still see the rod's pretty good by the looks of it. Well, I sure didn't see that rod move, but there was no bait on it. And I know that was hooked on her good. Do the channel. What state are you fishing? I'm in Missouri. I'm probably 40 miles south of St. Louis right now. Reaper, no, I haven't had any luck. Some keeps taking the bait, but I'm not even seeing them bite on the rods. So it could be turtle, could be gar. Could be little catfish just pecking it off. Appreciate everybody at subbing up. I really do. Fishing with Ben. Well, how you doing? We should have plenty of light here once it gets dark. Hopefully we get a fish to bite. Good. Thanks there, Ben. I appreciate it. Working our way up to that 4,400 subscriber count. So we appreciate everybody that jumps in and enjoys the live streams and the full-length videos. Haven't put many full-length videos out lately. I've been doing more lives. It's just been so windy that it's hard to really get out in my boat or anything to do lives, to do the full-length streams or full-length videos, I should say. To be honest with you, it's a lot cheaper on gas too. Gas gets expensive pulling that boat around. Plus, we've had all kinds of ice, and now that that's finally done, we're good. I don't think we'll have any more snow or ice this year. Turning that corner. It's going to be springtime before you know it. The crappie bite's going to be on full force. The catfish will be going into pre-spawn mode fairly soon. And the life will be good. Over here to my right, we got a bunch of ball players playing baseball or softball or something over here at this local park that I'm fishing in. This is a nice little park. This is Joachim Creek. It runs into the Mississippi River. So there are fish in here, just not by my baits. In Michigan, we can have 64-degree days. Then it can be a snow 2 feet. I believe that in Michigan. You guys get nasty weather from the end of summer till start of summer. I got to fish Lake Michigan one time. That was fun. I caught one salmon. It was fun. Got a few night spots we can try. All right. I kind of really want to go to that park we camped at last time, Tony. Get that spot right there on the end. It's got that dock where you can fish the lake right there. That'd be pretty sweet. You know, that very end camping spot where you could just fish right there. Fun, just up. Thank you. Appreciate it. If it's raining, I got an awesome spot we can. Okay. I like to truck fish. I got no problem with that. I got pretty good at that over the winter. I do got to get my new wiper blades on my truck, though. I think Sunday they are calling for rain down there. That's what's going to stink. In like mid 60s. Sean, welcome in. Yeah, I enjoy night fishing too, man. It's nice and peaceful. These cars go away. Nobody's moving around. It's just you and the elements. Listen to the crickets and the frogs. All anticipation of that rod bending over. I love to get a big old flathead come on there. So if we do get a fish, I'll try to turn the camera so you guys can see it. Yep. If it don't, it's okay too. You're out here just chilling out. Really not. Can't build a fire here, but it's always nice having a nice little fire going with you. Back in the day, I'd have a cold beer in my hand. Okay, I'd have a case of beer next to me with a cold beer in my hand. Back in the old days, not no more. Got the radio turned on. Just kick back chilling. My PB fish is between a 65 and 70 pound blue cat. Don't have an exact scale, an exact weight on it. We know it was well over 50. So we had a 50-pound scale and it just zipped it right around. It went back to about 20 again on the other side. So we figured it was probably about 65 to 70 pound blue. And it is on a live stream. So I didn't make it up. It really happened. Biggest catfish I've ever seen in real life. Caught 2 big fish in 2 days in a row. Same spot. My biggest bass is probably around 5 pounds. I've caught some nice crappie. My biggest white bass is 2 pounds and 14 ounces, I think. So I've caught some nice fish. I've lost some nice fish. But that's just part of the game. I know that wind's starting to get chilly. You know, you want to see somebody catch some fish, and that's Anthony J. That man can catch fish out of nothing. You can fill up a bucket of water and tell Anthony J to fish in it, and he'll catch a damn fish. 55 blue, I caught it out of Beaver Lake in Arkansas. Yeah, mine came out of the Mississippi. We don't really have any lakes around us that have anything more than channel cat. I mean, if I drove to like Lake of the Ozarks or Truman Lake or something like that, you could catch those bigger fish. But those are 4 or 5 hours away from me. I can drive to Kentucky in 3 hours and catch big blue cats. That's one reason why I like to go there. And I like to hang out with Anthony J all day. But a 55-pound blue cat ain't nothing to sneeze at either. I mean, there is a possibility that I catch a big one out of here. Ian, how you doing? Welcome in from Australia. Ian or Ian? I had a young man in school with me, and I believe he pronounced his name Ian. What's the bait today? We have skipjack and shad. .603, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you again. Hey, I'm getting a bite on that left rod, guys. Wasn't a big bite, but it was a bite. That one is bent over. I do have a bigger baits on than what I have been using. And it might just be a little bit too big for him. Of course, it could be that dreaded turtle too. Shared the fish with my neighbors. Nothing wrong with that. Come on, I want that fish to come back and bend that rod over. Not just play with it. Wasn't a huge bite. It was just a tap, tap, tap kind of deal. That's why I kind of thought maybe it was a turtle. Do you hear some fish hitting the top of the water? It's always a good sign. That light looks like it's doing a pretty good job on those rods. The cod I caught was bigger than the kitchen table. 30-pound cod. Wow, I've never caught a cod. That'd be fun. I know I like to eat cod. I guess you guys can probably hear the kids over at the ball field now. Silly kids. Hey, thanks. I appreciate the subscription. Guys, don't mind, hit that thumbs up if you haven't. I know we ain't catching no fish, but man, we're trying. Fish just aren't cooperating. Kind of wish I was doing the stream on StreamYard. I could pull Anthony J up here with me. He's always a hoot to have on your live streams. You know, honestly, I kind of wonder if I have just too much weight on that rod. I mean, it's only 6 ounces, and there's like no current out here. But I was fishing big water. I was fishing really big water compared to this. Guess I should get something to eat on my way home. I only had breakfast. Ah, the bats are out already. Ah, he's biting on that rod again. I bet you he's flipping on it. I wonder if it's that bat that hit that line. It very well could have been that bat that hit that line. And not a fish. Well, that kind of stinks. Yeah, that's why I put the weight on earlier, is because of all that wind. Plus, the Mississippi River and the Merrimack River, they were both up running pretty hard. But in here, I can get by with 1.5 ounces or 2 ounces of weight and be fine. But I was being lazy, and I didn't want to swap them out. I appreciate you leaving a comment. I'll check you out. I do my best to go in there and read the comments. Sometimes it might take me a day or two, depending on my work schedule. But I definitely try to get back to people. Oh yeah, them bats, they'll get in the way. They'll get knocked out. Just kind of surprised to see them out already. It ain't been that warm, I didn't think. But the bugs are out, so it would make sense the bats are out. Turtles are out. I haven't seen any snakes yet. But I'm sure they'll be out soon. But the good thing is I did use all the bait I brought with me. So for once, I'm not wasting bait. Yeah, I don't mind snakes. I got nothing against snakes. I've been bit by snakes. It don't hurt long. Just luckily enough, none's been venomous. And for those of you that don't know, that snakes are not poisonous; they're venomous. I didn't know that for a long time myself. Yeah, I don't have any Crocs here. Definitely don't have to worry about that. No Crocs, no gators. No big snakes, just small snakes. Small but deadly. You step on a copperhead or a rattlesnake or you get in the wrong spot, that's bad news. Water moccasins will tear you up too. I'm gonna check that bait here in a minute. I just if that was a bite, he probably sat there and chewed that bait off of there. Bet you it's a little bitty old catfish. Bird turtle. I seen you jump fish. That ain't fair, just teasing me. All right, I'm gonna check that left rod. Well, if it's a small fish and he's on there, might not know with all that weight. I know that weight was buried in the mud. I know I was in the tree because here's a tree limb, but I stuck out my bait. So it's probably the back. Let's try the other side of the hole. See if there's something over there. Did I lose my weight? I sure did. My weight busted off my line. Huh. Well, that ain't very good. Sure enough, broke the line. I guess we're going to put a couple small weights on there now because that's what I got in my pocket. We didn't need that 6-ounce weight anyway. I can make more. Definitely don't want to buy them things. They were expensive to buy. We're going to put a little bitty of weight on there. Little bitty weight. That's all we need. Oh, you would know it. I hooked up on that stupid. Pulled loose. That's good. pulled loose, but it pulled my bait loose too. Yeah, I got one more piece. Let's see what happens. I know there's a log or a limb over there. That's where I've been catching my fish in the past. Of course, we ain't caught no fish today. Give it a try again. So I know that line's not going to sit tight because there's just not that much weight on it. So at least we got her hook back. We did lose the 6-ounce weight, but I can make more of those. When I was fishing in this, every now there's a big snapping turtle would come up. Yep. They know where there's food, they'll come get it. The news recently, a 16-year-old, that guy hit by yeah, brown snake, went unconscious and died. That's a shame. That's kind of like the same way with rattlesnakes here or copperheads. You'll be walking through and you don't even see them and step on them, and if you get bit and you can't get to the hospital soon enough, they will kill you. We never really used to have rattlesnakes in our area, and the conservation brought them in to try to control something else, and now they're all over the place. At least that's the story I was told. Don't mean it's true. It's what a story I was told. I mean, further south in Missouri, you'd find them, but not around here. No, they're around here. How's the bite cast? It's absolutely terrible. I've been fishing all day and haven't caught a fish. But we're still at it. We've had tons of people in live streams and they disappear because there's no action, and I don't blame them. But dang it, we're trying. Randall's back. Hey. Snakes bite kind of unusual. Or it's kind of usual. Yeah. I went fishing for about 4 hours today. Got a 3-inch sunfish. It's better than nothing. Hunting and stuff still in here. Awesome. Hey, Chevy's live. That's cool. I haven't seen Chevy live before. If you guys haven't, check out Chevy. It comes into lives quite often. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what's up with the bite. I did better when it was like 4 degrees out here. I really did. I at least got bites when it was 4 degrees. I know these fish have moved out of their wintering holes where they've been staying and they're out just moving around or what. But in this spot, I've almost every time I come down here, I've at least got bites. Oh, been in a while, just chatting with your son. All right, that's awesome. Family comes first. Yeah, that's how it was for me too. I fished the Mississippi and the Merrimack River today, and it was really swift and muddy. And the wind was blowing so hard it was probably 25 miles an hour on the rivers. Mississippi was white capping, the Merrimack River is white capping. Makes it kind of tough conditions to fish. Got my canoe battery charged up. Putting on the canoe camp next week. Hey, that'd be fun. I'm really looking at getting a canoe. I just don't know what to get. I don't want to get nothing expensive because I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. But I don't want to get something that, if I do like it, I'm going to have to sell it and get an upgrade. No, the wind's not bad now. It's pretty much died off for now. Till I said that, then it'll start blowing again. But it's not nearly as bad as it was. So can you see those rods okay, guys? That light, I've got it turned on low. Looks pretty good on my end. The fish count is still 0. 0 fish, 0 bites that I've seen, but something takes my bait. I got the one $400 to $500 from Durham. That wouldn't be bad. So that's kind of like Bass Pro Shop's got the Ascend 12T, which the weight rating on that is 350 pounds. I'm like 260 or 270. So I figured if I was going to like put gear on it, I'd probably need a 350-pound kayak. That's what I was thinking. But I wouldn't mind getting the 10-foot just because it'd be a little bit lighter and easier to move around. But it's only got a 325-pound rating on it. But it's not like I'm going to take every single thing I have and put it on the kayak because when I flip it, I don't want to lose everything. Oh, wow. 680 pounds. That's insane. That thing must be wide as can be. Now, if I could get my butt to losing weight again instead of gaining weight, I could get by with a 10-footer. I think they're all pretty much just made of plastic. It's an entry-level one. I mean, that's really all I need. I had seen one that I tried to get on Facebook. It was 400. But the lady's like, "Well, I got somebody coming looking at it tonight. I'll let you know tomorrow." And then she messaged me back the next day and said it was sold. I'm like, I'm really afraid to buy somebody's used stuff because I don't know if it's, might be holes in it somewhere that I just don't see. But yeah, I don't want to spend a lot till I really know that I'm going to like it. Because there are a lot of small rivers I could fish that I can't put my boat on. The size of the fish. Oh yeah, I'm not going to catch nothing that big. Oh come on, Tony! You can put your kayak in there at the spillway and go all the way down the river. I'm bringing my boat down there one of these times, and we're going to take the boat out. That'd be a lot of fun. We go out bumping or something. No way. I would not do that. Not no inflatable. Nope, 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 nope. Maybe if I was on a ship and it crashed and I had to be on inflatable, that's a different story. Oh, no, somebody pulled up. Don't tell me they're going to come down here. Let's see. Yeah, I may go that route. I definitely don't want to sit in though. I want to sit on kayak. I just don't think a sit in kayak would be very comfortable. Once someone's kind of got a seat that I can maneuver around a little bit. Oh yeah, I believe that, Tony. That water there just gets nuts. Sit-in has its advantages. Easy to fish into. Sit on. Yeah, I think I'd want to sit on. I think it'd be too hard for me to get in and out of a sit-in. Oh wow, how'd that happen, Tony? Just take your Red Bull. Yep. You know them Red Bulls? They give you wings. His boat flipped. Yeah. That's like today when I was on the Mississippi. There ain't no way you'd have caught me in a boat out there today. Not when it's white capping like that. No way. And I hate going on my boat when there's barge going by. Sorry, guys. Them barges, they come by, man, and they throw out such a big wave. That wake will just sit there and rock you. I respect the power of the water, that's for sure. Because it don't care. It ain't got no feelings. All right, we're going to get these fish by another 15 or 20 minutes. It'll be an hour and a half at this spot. We ain't doing any good. Ain't caught nothing. No bites that I know of. Reeled it in, not had no bait, but I didn't see any bites. But they got like 15 or 20 minutes. Maybe they'll jump on there and say, hey, I'm hungry. I want to eat my stuff. Fast rivers with big rocks. Yep. I tell you, when I went on Lake Michigan, we got, I mean, to me, we were a good ways out. I couldn't see shore nowhere. And it was windy out there. It was cold. It was rough. I mean, we were in a bigger boat. But it was just so different than what I was used to. Glad to see you in, Mark. Thank you very much for stopping in. I mean, that was cool to be out in the middle of Lake Michigan. Well, not in the middle, but to be way off the shore. But it's kind of spooky at the same time when you're not used to something like that. My PB is between a 65 and 70 pound blue cat. Caught last year on a live on the Mississippi River at about 3 foot of water, using a little bitty piece of skipjack. Little bitty piece of skipjack. Last year was a year of personal best for me. It started out when I was in Kentucky with Anthony J. all day. Because I hadn't really caught, I mean, I caught a couple blue cats, but they were like small blue cats. I'm talking like less than a pound. Then I caught 3 when I was down there with Anthony J. And each one was bigger. So I'm like, all right, this is good. I'm getting a personal best. I was content with that. I mean, I think the biggest one was probably like 8 or 10 pounds. I was cool with that. Then this Mississippi River was flooded up here, and I'm like, well, I'm going to go over and just to see what it's like. It's only about a 30 or 40-minute drive. So I went to the ferry crossing. Well, the ferry wasn't running because the river was so flooded. So I fished there about an hour and a half into the stream. I caught like a 30-pound blue cat. And I'm like, hey, this rocks. But I had to work a double that next day, so I didn't stay all that late. And then one of my kids says, hey, you want to go back down to the ferry crossing? And it was the same night or that next night. And I'm like, well, I guess I will. So I'm tired. They're like, oh, come on down. Let's fish for a little while. 10 minutes after I got there, and it's on the video. Maybe it's 11 minutes. But anyway, 10 or 11 minutes into the video is when that big fish hit. And that was my last big blue cat I caught. But I had 5 consecutive blue cats that were personal best. I know it's a short story I made really long, but we're on YouTube and it's a live stream. And what else do we got to do? My second biggest cat was 5'11" and 6 foot. Give 1 foot of water in the live. Yeah, I mean, big cats will bite on small bait. I know a lot of these big guys, they preach big baits for big fish, but I think if it's in front of their face and they come by, they're going to eat it. I understand the bigger baits put out the scent trail. And I've caught a lot of fish shallow versus deep. I've caught more catfish shallow than I have deep. The catfish was 5'11" to 6 foot, or the water was 5'11" to 6 foot. That's a big fish if it was the fish. Hey, we got 49 thumbs up. That rocks. Hey, and if anybody wants a sticker, if you send me an email, I'll send you a sticker. It's funfishingadventures1@gmail.com. It's also in the description of my page. I'll send them in the U.S. I'll send them wherever. Ooh, it's 6 hours. Well, I'll tell you from experience, there's big fish in there. But they're not stacked. You, depending on where you go, you can get into a good amount of them. But I've gone over that river and I've fished it many, many times and been skunked. Oh, Jerry's still there. Hey, Jerry. Big fish eat small baits. Just maybe, I didn't finish reading that. On big leaders and hooks. Yeah, I think I was using like an 8-aught hook. This is European catfish. Now that's a fish. Like those big whales catfish and stuff. Them things get to be monsters. I'm super close to the Tennessee and Aussie. You're going to catch just as nice fish in the Tennessee as what you are out in Mississippi. I mean, really, because all these fish come out of the Mississippi and go up to the Tennessee. I'd assume. Heck, they've seen sharks in the Mississippi up here. I guess bull sharks or whatever, they swim up from the coast because they can handle that brackish to fresh water. I've seen them all the way up to Alton, Illinois, to the lock and dam there. I've personally never seen a shark there, but there's been reports of them. I know when I go down to Tony's, I really enjoy fishing that Tennessee River because you don't know what you're going to catch. I mean, well, I was down there in the fall and the white bass were running. Well, we were just tearing them white bass up. They were all over the place. There's a 4-foot gator found last year in a backwater creek. Wonder if it was somebody's pet that let go. We had that problem. Usually once every year or two, you'll get somebody's pet will get out and it gets in a lake, or they take it to the lake and dump it because it's too big for them. Yep, they just get too big for people. They don't realize how big a gator will get and how aggressive they're going to get and how much they have to eat. My biggest cat was 6'5", a heavy rod, big bait. Honestly, it wasn't too much of a fight. It's my heavy spinning gear. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm sure it was probably released. You know, that's what happens when pet shops sell gators. And people buy them and they're like, oh, it's so cute. I've always wanted to have a gator. Then they realize how big and aggressive they get. Well, guys, what do you think? We haven't got a bite at all. Think we should call it a night. We have been at it since like 10 this morning. We got 9 people in here. We do got 49 likes. We'd like to hit that 50 likes, but it's all right if we don't. I know there's lots of other lives going on, and all right, I'll take the 50. Thanks, Cass. There's a lot of other lives going on, and I do still have 45 minutes, an hour drive back home. So, seeing as how the fish have not cooperated, I think we're going to call it a night, folks. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys for stopping in, hanging out with me for a little while. Sorry we didn't catch any fish, but next time we'll get one. There's Stacy at Bank Fishing Adventures. Thank you for staying in there, brother. 51. All righty. We'll see you guys next time. Duke, I didn't know you was in there. Welcome in. Good to see you. We'll catch some fish next time when I get down to Kentucky. I don't think I'll be going live before then. I might. You don't ever know with me. But we'll see you guys next time. Thanks again for stopping in. Lurking at work. I know how that goes. See you guys. Thanks, Jerry. I was getting ready to tune into your live when I got done here. I was getting ready to get off. Hey, guys, go check out Chevy if you haven't. Subscribe to him. Help him out. MK, Jerry, Duke, Stacy. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next time.